much, Oscar. And I'm so glad that this day has finally come. And if I could stand here and tell you I wasn't nervous, I would be lying, because I was nervous. The first day I stood here and I said, it's a 10-week program and I'm hoping you all will be here for 10 weeks. I was like, okay, I don't know if it's gonna work or not. But you guys actually showed up for 10 weeks, so I'm so impressed. Congratulations on graduating. This is an important day. I was just talking to my son who's going to first grade next year, and he has graduation. And he was telling me, Mommy, what is graduation? And I said, well, I need to think about an answer which will be very appropriate for today. Graduation pretty much means going to the next level, whatever that level is, taking a next step. You could be graduating like he's graduating from kindergarten to first grade, he's graduating. You're graduating today from a 10-week course that was a business toolkit that we provided to you. We essentially gave you a toolkit. If you put it all together, it's a business toolkit that will aid you in the growth of your business. So that's very important to think about it. You now have the tools to be able to grow, build your businesses. That's what it's all about. And I think of my late father, and my father used to say that if you start building a house, what is the first thing that you think about? Foundation. The foundation. The foundation itself is not that easy to build. If you don't have the right tools, the right equipment, and actually the vision of your house. Because what difference would it make if you don't know how your house will be looking like? Right? And he continued to say, when you step out there and start building that house, think of how you're going to lay the bricks. For you to build a super or a great house, you have to be very careful how each single brick is laid. So for us, this was how each single brick is being laid. And every step has to be done in a way that will help you go to the next step. So every single module, you have to really master that module so you can add another module to it to be able to build through on your business journey. But I'm so glad we all did it, right? Yes. That is so exciting. So I have a little poem to tell you. I'm not a very good poet, but I think I'm gonna make this one because it's really appropriate for us. And it goes, every single idea, every single business begins with an idea. Every fire begins with one spark. And every great business that has ever been built began with an idea and a spark. You are the spark that will make your business grow. Thank you. Okay. I would like to introduce to you Andy Carrasco. Andy, please come. Yes, Andy has been such the foundation for us. He's been helping us build this brick every single step of the way. Every week we talk to him, he's really encouraging. And he's taught us a few things. One of the things that stands out to me was not calling it homework. What do we call it now? Success work, right? Remember? That's him. He's the one who came up with that word. So as we go, we learn. Every one of us is learning and improving and changing. I want to really say thank you for the vision you had for this class. This was his vision. How many years ago maybe now? It's been a while. But we're so glad we are here today, and you can see the vision really morphing into great ideas. A lot of businesses have been done. A lot of knowledge has been exchanged. And the team at IBS really thanks you so much. And from the bottom of our heart, we want to say thank you for the opportunity to serve, and we continue. And glad to be of service.
Who wants to do homework anyway? Let's do it successful. I just first want to say good morning, everyone. Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
You know, I stand on the shoulders of a lot of folks. You know, we've been in the space of diverse business enterprises, supplier diversity for a long time. But I want to recognize some people who are here with us today from SoCal Gas. So the entire team, would you please stand up? And my colleagues and such, these folks work day in, day out to make sure and ensure that there's inclusion with diverse business enterprises. Let's give them a round of applause. So on behalf of SoCal Gas and San Diego Gas and Electric, who isn't here at the moment, I'd like to welcome you to our first inaugural class of, I'm going to get this right, of the SoCal Gas, San Diego Gas and Electric Supplier Diversity Institute Mastering Business Program. Yes. So congratulations to all of you, and I mean that with sincerity. I'm very excited. There's a lot of energy in this, but that journey may not be smooth, but I'll tell you what, you're in the driver's seat. So it's your journey. So I wish you all the success and luck. And with that, I'd like to bring in and introduce your keynote speaker, who knows a little bit about being in the driver's seat, Mr. Rick Hobbs. And let me tell you a little bit about him as he comes up to the podium. As the Director of Supply Management and Supplier Diversity for SoCal Gas, Rick is focused responsibly for the utility's entire supply chain, which includes procurement, goods and services, warehousing and logistics, and also, he's my supplier diversity. In that later responsibility, supplier diversity, we are tasked with increasing the inclusion of women, minorities, and service-disabled veterans, which we'll talk about a little bit. And he's responsible for 150 supply chain employees. Rick joined the gas company back in 1983. He's had positions in marketing, public affairs, strategic planning, customer service, energy efficiency, and so on. So let me bring Rick forward and welcome him as he... Thank you.
Thank you, Andy, and I hope everybody had a really nice Memorial Day weekend. Took some time off to think a little bit about those folks that are serving our country and have served our country in the past, and those are a big part of my family. It's wonderful to be here for this celebration and graduation today. You know, education is a big part of the gas company. This building that you're sitting in is our education facility. This is, I used to run this, so it's got a special place in my heart. It's where we do energy education. We teach food service classes. We have restaurants that come in here and test recipes. So behind these walls here is a huge commercial kitchen with 500 pieces of equipment, I think they say, from 200 manufacturers, something like that. So education is in the blood of the gas company. And this is a great opportunity for you and for us to increase our legacy of education. Andy said that I started with the company in 1983. That's true. And October the 3rd, 1983. So October the 3rd of this year is my 30th anniversary. The commitment that the company, SoCal Gas and SDG&E both have to diverse suppliers is long and rich. It's, we have worked on this for more than 3 decades. We started out probably pioneering. I have a woman sitting in this room that's been involved in this program for a very, very long time that I often go to and say, what was it like that? You know, and she'll, you know, fill me with stories of small little companies that started with us that are now very big concerns. And this is exactly the way these things can happen. Attending classes does not guarantee RFPs, but it certainly tees you up to understand the way utilities think, and by going through this class and other potential business prospects think, and what they're looking for in the marketplace. And so the education piece is critically important. I want to congratulate you all very much on completion of this course. I've just been thrilled at the level of attentiveness that everyone has shared, has shown by attending each and every segment. Lily, I think, did a great job designing this so you would come back. And And if you take, and I really encourage you to take advantage of today's roundtables and one-on-one matchmaking events that we have planned for later. There's no limits to what you can acquire, and there's no limits to the success that you can have in your business. Thank you very much. Round of applause. If we could, okay, good, good work. All right. Rick, is there any way we could get you in the shot? Very good. Very good. Excuse me. Oh, perfect. Okay. Next, Laura Toro. Okay, here we go. Good. Clarence, going well? Clarence Sherburne?
Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Denise Spoon, Great Extreme Line.
Here we go.
We have Deshaun Green from Denise Line Chocolate.
Okay, here we go.
Robert Pennington, Call West Properties. Kelly Wu, West Coast Environmental Solutions. Oscar Labato. Donald Lover, Past Creative Designs. Kathy King.
Here we go. All right. Okay.
Bill Gillard, the Gillard Group.
All right, Bill.